Hola peeps, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing an amazing day and you're having an amazing week so far. Happy pre-TGIF. We're almost there, yay. So today we're going to be doing another coffee chop and chat. I do not have any questions because as many as we've done of these, I believe everyone has already asked whatever questions that it was that they wanted to know. I did pull up some questions on Google, so I'll probably read off of those, a couple of those, and answer as we go along. I just want to cut through some of these waxes. Some of them are for my October melting basket, and some of them we will be melting in the month of November. I didn't pull everything. I just mostly focused on what really needed to be cut for the remainder of my October Halloween basket. So that's what's mostly in here. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Let me see. I don't know if I put this down a little bit. Let's see if that works. Now it still went back up. Hopefully you guys can see. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. Again, I hope everyone is having an amazing week. So I am gonna go ahead and start. You're gonna see there's labels on some of them because you guys know I do label the date, the day, and normally what the temperature is gonna be like. But my weather app on my phone don't give me, it might give me to, no, I don't know. So I have to still put the dates. But this first one we're gonna chop up is by Savannah Blue and it's Goosebumps. Is it dark in here? I always feel like it's so dark. Like I need to bring my ring light out. I probably should have did that. And Goosebumps is fresh blueberries with marshmallow fireside. This smells amazing. And you do know I nuke my waxes. So first of all, let's get prepared because your girl's not prepared. Well, I'm prepared, but not prepared. So, you know, we gotta put some gloves on. And so let's do that. I don't know if I want to put gloves on each hand. Yeah, let's do that because sometimes I do touch with my left hand. So we're going to take the ring off and we're going to put the gloves on. Hopefully my nails do not break a hole in these gloves, and hopefully they fit with these nails. Okay. All right. So, how's everyone's weather? I probably should take my watch off. How's everybody's weather? Fall has really hit in our neck of the woods. It is like so cold in the mornings. It's been very, very windy. And then again, so cold in the evenings. But then like Monday is supposed to be like in the high 70s here. This one doesn't fit as well. So I may poke a hole through my thumb because I feel like it's just not fitting. Yeah, so Monday's supposed to go up to the high 70s. It's like you don't know what to wear anymore. It's ridiculous. I just don't like the cold. I despise it. But for those of you that were waiting patiently for fall to arrive, I hope you are enjoying it because your girl's not happy. I'm not doing well. I'm not. All right, so I got to nuke this for a little bit. Let's see. What are we going to do this one on? Let's do 15 seconds on one side. And let's see how that works out for us. So yeah, it's been cold here. I'm going to flip it and I'll probably do just 10 more seconds. because it's not that big and it should be able to cut through. So I am going away tomorrow. That is part of my birthday weekend getaway. So I am excited about that. All right, we did 15 and then 10. Let me get a cutting board. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I need like a refresher. I just need to get away and just relax, unwind. Let me see, can you guys see that? I think you can. All right, let's try this. We did 15 and 10. It's still a little hard, sorry, but I don't want to put it back in because I then don't want it to make a mess. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to this getaway. Cannot wait to go and just pretty much just unwind and relax. Don't have to worry about a thing, although I'm always worried about what's going on. But I'm going to try my best to unwind, like I said, relax. I'm going away on this trip with my best friend and my niece. So, yeah, this is hard. Okay. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, I cannot wait. All right. So for now, I'm probably going to leave these pieces. No, I don't need to leave all of them like this. The warmest that I have out right now, I want to say only 4 of them are bigger plates. So I can leave, I could have left that one big. Whatever. We're going to leave it like that for now. So that was Goosebumps by Savannah Blue. Now y'all know I need to just move this over to the other side. But yeah. What was I saying? See, the girl can't remember a damn thing. All right. So I've still been behaving myself as far as bringing in wax. As you know, I did not purchase anything over the summer because I didn't want anything to arrive to me melted. It was a very hot summer and I appreciate it, loved it. So I didn't purchase anything over the summer. And then the only thing I've purchased so far is Second and Spruce. I went in on their pre-order, but other than that, I haven't purchased anything. So I'm proud of myself. This next one is so stinking cute. I can't. And the reason why I took it out for my Halloween melting basket is because this little skeleton. This is so stinking cute. And this is by Yumma's Delight in Bad Fortune, which is strawberry shortcake, sugar milk, and vanilla ice cream. This one was sent to me by my boo, my brother from another mother, Jason. So thank you. It smells so good. I can't figure out where the heck the camera is. Get it together. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to nuke this one too. So please bear with me again. Let's see this one. Let's try 15 and 15 and try it like that. So yeah, again, like I said, I haven't really been bringing any waxes into the palace. So I don't know. It's like I go through this patch where I'm just like, I don't want to buy any more wax. I just want to get through what I have in my house and then be done with it. But then I'm like, no, you can't do that. So I just go back and forth with it, you know. It's, and now I just feel I'm going to do 15 and 15. I feel with the issues with my hands is getting, you know, rougher for me. I hot dump my wax. So, and then it's like a whole job and process that I do. So I hot dump, and then I, you know, I wash them out because the OCD in me doesn't allow me to like just, I guess, wipe it clean or whatever. Sorry if I hit y'all. Um, so yeah, so it's a whole process. Like it takes me a little bit to do all that because you know I wash them out, then I have to towel dry them before I can put them back on the warmers. So there's days where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this. And I just won't melt anything. So I did 15 and 15 and this one cracked a little bit. If you could see that. Hopefully she's not mushy inside. Let's see, can we cut with this? We can. I usually try to save the embeds on any waxes that I have to see if I could like just try to melt it by itself. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I would love to be able to say, no. Let's see. Okay, so that cut nicely. I would love to be able to just save the little skeleton guy, but he's not coming out. Ugh. Yeah, so it's a whole process for me to do. So I'm just like, I don't know. Let's see, can we pop you out? Nope, I just made a big old mess. Okay, can y'all still see me? All right, let me do some of these questions instead of just rambling off. And I'm gonna try not to repeat myself from any questions that we may have answered in the previous Choppa Chats. So let's do that. So one of the questions here is, if you could be any age for the rest of your life, which would you choose? I'm gonna say 20. Oh, now I fell off part of it. Probably 20, 21, 22, around there. Those were good years for me. So I would probably pick that age. Another question is, I think we answered. Yeah, I'm going to skip this one because we've answered this one. If you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Oh, that's hard because I have a few favorite colors, but the majority of my clothes are black. I just love black clothing, and I have for quite some time. So I'm gonna have to go with black because, like I said, that's the majority of my clothing in my wardrobe. So it looks like I'm always in mourning. Next question. What does your perfect day look like? Is there such a thing? Can y'all see me? As a perfect day, it would be home. I'm going to say it would be home spending time with my grandson. Those are always perfect for me when I'm with my baby. As y'all know, that is the love of my entire life. So I'm going to say either, whatever, spending time with him, whether we're in the house or we're out and about. As long as it's, with him. All right, this one. Kind of stuck. All right. What's another question? What's your favorite place to visit? I'm probably gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with Florida. I'm just gonna have to. I love Florida. We've spoke about Florida in previous shopping chats. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Florida. I'll always love Florida. Always. All right, we're done with that. Okay. I feel like, I hate when my cutter is nasty. I have to get some paper towel and wipe that off. And that was Bad Fortune from Yumma's Delight. She smells so good too. Yeah, so it's gonna have to be Florida. When do you feel the most stressed? I'm gonna have to say I probably feel the most stressed when my kids are going through something. That probably would be when I feel the most stressed, especially if it's something that, I can't help with, I can't do nothing about. That really stresses me all the way up. So, all right. What's your go-to breakfast order? Well, I'm really not a breakfast person, as far as like I can't wake up and eat breakfast very, very, very early. Like it's almost 11 o'clock. I still haven't eaten breakfast. I won't eat, like the first thing I will eat probably will be around noontime. And if I'm out, like we go out to get something to eat, then I'll do like a breakfast meal. And that would consist of pancakes, eggs, bacon, and toast. That's pretty much what I get all the time. I gotta get a piece of paper towel to clean this off. Pretty simple. Somewhat simple. I'm also a very picky eater, so I do, and I have been more open to trying different things and other things that I never would have before. Like, if I didn't like something, I didn't like the way it looked, I didn't like the way it smelled, there was no way you was getting me to try it. Like, it wasn't happening, Captain. Like, it really wasn't. So, but now I've come around to it, and I've been, dabbling into other things. Let's see. What's your favorite nickname you've been given? So, let's do this one first. This one is by the Pharmacist's Daughter in Costumes, which is a Circus Concession, a strawberry pound cake, and lemon chiffon cake. So, when I was born, I believe I already told you guys, like, I am the baby. It's 4 of us, and I'm the baby. So, I have 2 older brothers and an older sister. So, when I was little, my sister nicknamed me Pebbles because I only had like a few strands of hair, and they would put it in like a little pony on top of my head, just like the character from the Flintstones, Pebbles. So that was the name that my sister gave me. And to this day, she still will call me Pebbles. Like, it's so crazy. Also, I like it because the only other, I'm going to nuke this probably 15 and 10. The only other name I had was Becky. And growing up, I did not like Rebecca. So it was, you know, you called me Becky. The only time anyone called me Rebecca was my parents, and that was if I was getting into trouble. And then as I got older, I did not like the name Becky. I still don't like the name Becky to this day. Um, so I never wanted anyone. I did 15 on one side, 10 on the other side. I never want anyone to call me Becky. Like, my brother still will call me that, and I allow him to do that because it's my brother, and I know when he calls me by Rebecca, I'm in trouble. So, but he's still the only one that calls me that. Sorry guys, I needed a sip of coffee. But I do not prefer that name, which is crazy, like I said, because when I was younger, that was the name I wanted to be called by. So it's crazy how things change. All right, let's see if she's good to go. She's looking a hot mess, but whatever. Do you have a favorite weekend activity? I don't really do much on the weekends besides clean and shop. So I would have to say those are it. That's what I mainly do. I rarely sit down to watch TV. I just, even as I'm cleaning, so usually, I hate when that happens. Usually when I clean, I blast my music. If I am not in the mood to blast my music, you see me walking around my entire house with my iPad, and I am pretty much watching something true crime as I'm cleaning my house. So I just, maybe that was a bit too much to put up for. You just see me walking around my house, moving my whole iPad with me everywhere I go. But yeah, that would probably be it. Like cleaning and shopping. And I have designated day for cleaning, so I take the whole day pretty much on a Saturday and clean. And then because Sunday's my relaxed day, like I gotta prep for the the week. So Sunday I don't want to be doing no cleaning. And then usually Sundays I'll run to the store. Very seldom I'll run to the store on a Saturday, because that is my cleaning day. And if I'm cleaning and I run out to the store and I'm not done cleaning, when I come back, I'm not gonna want to do it. I'm not gonna want to finish it. So that's the reason why I try my hardest not to run out on a Saturday while I'm cleaning, because then I'm not going to want to finish it. That was Costumes by The Pharmacist's Daughter. I probably can cut something else up and put it on here, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find something small, so I'm not wasting so many cutting boards. Just got to pick this up because y'all know that drives me nuts. And I gotta clean this off again. Okay. Do you cry easily? I'm gonna say yes and no. I do get in my feelings sometimes, and I can just cry at the drop of a hat sometimes for no reason. And then sometimes it's not so easy for me to just cry. So it just all depends what's going on during that time. Are you adventurous? Sort of, kind of. I guess. I think I'm gonna, because this one I don't need to nuke. It's just the rest. I'm gonna finish off in November the rest of this loaf from Harper James in PB&J type. So I don't need to, at least I don't remember if I had to nuke this. Did I have to nuke this? I can't remember now, to be honest with you. We are soon going to find out. I am, speaking of Harper James, I am on her customs list. Oh God, I can't open this darn bag. I am on her customs list. I gotta see what number she's on because I really need to sit down and start writing and making my customs before I'm called up. So we shall see. See, we only have like, it's not much. I'm gonna try to go ahead and cut it without nuking it. Because again, I can't remember if I had to nuke this or not. I hate when loaves break up on me. That's so annoying. Like, that's gonna drive me nuts. I know it's only wax, but it's still gonna drive me nuts. I guess that goes there. Yeah, so I need to sit down. Oh, almost cut into my nail. And start making my custom lists with her. I mean, making my customs with her. I do enjoy Harper James wax. It performs really well in my home. And it performs really well in my other house too. So I don't do customs with everyone because if it's hit or miss in my house, I think I'm going to nuke this last piece just hopefully to save it so it won't separate. It's not that big of a piece, but I'm going to nuke it really quickly. Let's see. I'm just going to do 15 and let's just see if that works. Yeah, if Avenda's wax is hit or miss with me in my house, then no, obviously I'm not going to do customs with them. But like I said, Harper James has always performed well in my home. So I jumped on that list. So I gotta, actually, when I probably get off of here, I gotta go on and check and see what number she's on. So I can hurry up and make my list because your girl is procrastinating when it comes to that. It's just like, there's not enough time in the day for me to do all this extra extracurricular am I saying that right? Activities. I feel like I'm not saying that right. No, it's still breaking up. This happened to me too when I first cut into it before, when I first used it. And I'm really not. I'm not gonna mess with it because look, that aggravates my whole entire soul. I hate ugly looking, messy looking waxes. I do. That just messes with my psyche so bad. So bad. Makes me not even want to finish cutting into it because I know, look, it's going to separate. So no matter what I do, it's going to separate. And it's going to look so ugly and like, ugh. All right. That's because of the embeds and everything that's in here too. Because I find with embeds, lobes always break apart. I always had that trouble with Sassy Girl Roma, when she was offering her chunky lobes. They had a whole bunch of these little chunky pieces in it. And no matter what I did, fish line, nuking it, they always fell apart on me. So it's like I can't get around it. It's a holy hot mess is what it is. And that's how it's going to stay. So whatevs. But yeah, that was PB&J Type by Harper James. Now I just need to move these over. Hopefully nothing falls. Sorry, I need another sip of my coffee. I don't know why I don't have it on this side. To make it easier for me. All right. Let's see. What's your favorite family tradition? So, as I spoke about before, we always had, growing up, my parents always did Christmas really big. Christmas Eve, because we celebrate Christmas Eve. So they always did it very, very big. We always had Christmas Eve parties that lasted for days. Everyone would come over, and that's how we would do it. And then as we became adults, Christmas Eve was still always at my mom's house. No more parties. Well, it was a party with us, you know. But my family is very dysfunctional. Let's do this. Yeah. By Savannah Blue. This is Haunted Pumpkin Carriage, which is pumpkin pie, chestnuts, brown sugar, and pretzels. So cute. My family is dysfunctional, so there was always a time where someone was beefing with someone. We wasn't always getting along. But on Christmas Eve, when we went to Mom's house, she made sure you checked that shit at the door. So she always, you know, brought us back together. After we, you know, we were in there for some time. I can't open this damn bag. Really? You really gonna give me this problem? I'm gonna probably have to take off my glove because I really cannot open that bag. So, you know, she ended up always bringing us, you know, together Christmas Eve once we were at her house, and that was always a huge love of mine. Like, I just always loved going to Mom's and, you know, the family. So cute. Some of the embeds fell into the bottom of the bag. There's like pumpkins and stuff down there, but so stinking cute. And then after my mom passed, let's see, what am I gonna do this for? Let's do 15. After my mom passed, then my brother started a tradition where so my brother and I really, really love Pennsylvania, and we always love going up to PA. So then my brother started a tradition. I'm only gonna do 15 on this and see where we at. My brother started a tradition where every Christmas Eve we would go out to PA, and you know, all of us with our kids, and you know, the kids were younger, and we would just have fun out there for Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day we would end up coming, you know, driving back home, and then we would always go to my brother's house, and we would have, you know, breakfast and let the kids, everyone exchange gifts at my brother's house on Christmas Day. That my sister-in-law would prepare lunch or dinner. Like, we would spend the day there then. So that was always a fun thing that I loved doing. But then as the kids all got older and they really, you know, really wasn't into doing stuff like that anymore, then I just started, well, my husband and I, now we host Christmas Eve in my house, and it's just our family, you know. So now pretty much the rest of my family, they pretty much do their own thing. It's like everybody now is separated, so it's sad because we're not together during the holidays. And then so Christmas Eve I do that in my home, and then Christmas Day, I usually go over to my brother's house. I'm going to leave that one that size because it's not bad. Then Christmas Day, I normally would go over to my brother's house to bring gifts and stuff like that. And I'll stay there, you know, most of the day, just hanging out with my brother. If you haven't noticed by now, I'm very close with my one brother. My older brother passed away. So I am very close, always have been very close with this one brother that I'm talking about. So, and he's a very busy man. So whatever time I can get with him, I take it. So, and I get along with my sister-in-law very, very, very well. That's my sister. Her and my brother have been married for, I believe it's over 30 years. So we do that. My brother has a granddaughter. So, you know, we all just then hang out Christmas Day at my brother's house. We just enjoy. You know, my brother don't drink, but he will play bartender and he will get everybody drunk while he's sitting back, the only one sober, laughing at all of us as we're puking and we're drunk. He loves to do that. I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna say it was maybe, so my grandson's gonna be 6, maybe 4 years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, we went away on our PA trip, and on Christmas Eve, and in the hotel that he booked, downstairs was a lounge, and we all got to drinking. And let's do this one, another one by Savannah Blue. This one is Halloween Town, and this is apple cider donut shop and zucchini bread. Another one. Her little loaves is so stinking cute. I don't know if she's still pouring. I know she opens up like a sister company. It's called A Colorful Design. I have to go and check because I love Savannah Blue's wax. Like, it really performs so good in my home. And I need to get some more into my stash because I don't think I have much left of Savannah Blue. So that's what it's looking like. I'm sorry for the lighting because it does look dark. I apologize, guys. I'm gonna nuke this. Well, so about 4 or 5 years ago, like I said, he got me so intoxicated, and then I was mixing. That's where I effed up at, because I started off drinking Henny, and you know, I was good with my Henny, and then he started giving me Douce, and that's when everything went downhill for me. I got so drunk so fast, like it was crazy. So needless to say, I was hugging the bowl that entire night. My husband was so upset because he couldn't go to sleep. Like, he was afraid because I was vomiting, and he was afraid to go to sleep. So he was like, just go lay down. I'm like, no, you just go to sleep and leave me here. Like, because that was the only spot that my head wasn't spinning. When I drink, I cannot lay down in the bed because the minute that my head touches that bed, everything is like, and I have to get up